What up, YouTube? Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to edit the What up, YouTube? Sorry, I'm gonna have to edit the picture because I was trying to take a picture of the book, but my thumbnail is a picture of Khalees, which has nothing to do with this book. But I'm back again reading "Rest in Power: The Enduring Life of Trayvon Martin" by Sybrina Fulton and Tracy Martin. I'm trying to figure out where I left off at because I had to end the last live stream. I think I had a Facebook Messenger call or something. I don't know. So I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna just start off here because where we last left off at, it was pretty much Trayvon Martin's dad explaining his life. So I'm gonna just all right. Y'all gotta watch the last videos. I'm a truck driver now, which might not sound like a dream job, but even as a kid, I always fascinated by truck driving and sports, especially basketball. My friends and I always said that basketball was going to take us out the ghetto, and I was pretty good at it. I wanted to play in college, but my grades weren't up to par. So I started focusing on work at a very young age, never even considering a college education. I passed through a variety of jobs, but I really didn't have any goals set at the time. I got into some trouble at a young age, hustling to get some money in a place where money was hard to find, being young and hungry and angry all at once. I wasted years. I knew I had to look for a different way of life. My oldest brother, Willie Mike Williams, was driving a truck for Miami-Dade County Solid Waste Management in Miami and convinced me to leave East St. Louis. It was a hard decision, but in March 1993, I made a permanent move to Miami. The day I arrived in Miami, my brothers, Stephen and Martin, took me job hunting, and that's how I landed my first Miami job working at Glass Carving Enterprises as a laborer in their glass factory warehouse. Within the year, I was promoted into driving a truck delivering glass across South Florida. I finally found some stability. In the years that followed, my focus was on work and playing amateur softball, something I've grown passionate about while living in sunny Florida. Then one day, Mike invited me to come along with him to the annual Miami-Dade County Solid Waste Management Christmas party. It was December 1993. The party was in the hall. Mike was introducing me to a lot of the people that he worked with when we saw Sabrina and some of her friends. The first time I saw her, she was wearing blue jeans and a denim vest with a purple heart em- embroidered on it. Mike introduced us. We spoke to each other for a while, and then she told me that she had a career with a county and didn't have any interest in the young unemployed man with no goals, meaning me. I assured her that not only I was employed, but I had goals and dreams of becoming a family man. Later that night, we exchanged phone numbers, and a few weeks later, we went on a date. One day, I invited her on a date and drove her out to Miami Beach. I had an engagement ring in my pocket, and there, on a stretch of sand, I got down on one knee and said, "Will you marry me?" It wasn't elaborate, but it was sincere. And she said yes. We were married on June 11, 1994, and moved into a two-bedroom apartment in what was now known as Miami Gardens, a Miami suburb. We weren't rich, but that was our castle. It was me, Sybrina, and Gerard, who was two when we met, and who I raised as my own child. Then came my pride and joy, Trayvon. Okay, so she had a son already by. Okay, I thought that they both was his. Okay, I cut the umbilical cord and was the first to hold him. We were bound from the start. Me, Sybrina, Gerard, and baby Trayvon. From the moment he came home from the hospital, he was an active baby, and almost from the time he was born, he was crawling and bawling, trying to come after me. Every time I opened the door, he wanted to go. He wanted to move. Outside, he would say as soon as he learned to speak. It may have been his first word. He just loved going outside, playing in the dirt, rocks, whatever he could find. Of interest, friendly, and not afraid of anything. I don't think he ever used the bassinet we bought for him. People gravitated to him. Oh, he's so cute. They would say, picking him up and loving him. He was my joy. We were blessed. Everyday people, yes, not rich ever, but rich with love. For 5 years, we lived together as a family. But as time went by, Sybrina and I found ourselves on separate paths. Back then, Sybrina was. I'm gonna have to hold on. I knew that was going to happen.